If you're a real estate agent or a real estate broker who's only been licensed in the last 5 years, then you're going to want to listen twice as hard to what I'm about to share so that you don't get beat up in today's changing market. So what is the real estate market going to do in 2023? And more importantly, how is it going to affect you as a real estate agent or a real estate broker and your business? Before we get into that today, if you like the content in my videos, make sure you turn on the notifications and follow me by hitting that subscribe button. So when my next video comes out, you'll be notified right away. Let's get into it. Hey, my name is Al Stasek, and over the last 24 years of growing my real estate business, I've survived some of the worst real estate crashes. Namely, the last one that I can recall is 2008, when the market literally fell out from underneath us. We had to learn what a short sale was, and the bank-owned REO properties were everywhere. The good news is I do not believe that that is what's going to be happening in 2023. Here's why. There's a lot of differences between 2008 and 9 and today. One is, in 2008 and 9, a lot of the reasons why the market did what it did, a lot of the reasons why all the foreclosures and short sales were happening was because there were bad loans made, meaning lending was loose. They were giving loans out to people who just basically stated that they had X amount of income, and then they would just give you the loan. Thankfully, those loans have all but gone away. Our lenders are much tighter than they were in the past. Therefore, we're not going to see the type of loans go into default that we did just over a decade ago. According to a recent study that just came out this past July of 2022, it showed that the top 20 U.S. cities are actually still seeing increases in home values. They're just not increasing at the pace that we used to see them over the last 24 months or so. This is actually a good thing. Yes, we had, I'm sure if you're a real estate professional and you're representing buyers, you're having to write multiple offers. Sometimes I've heard as much as 20 different attempts at just trying to buy a home. So the softening of the real estate market is actually going to help buyers maybe get into the home of their dreams that they couldn't get into 24 months ago. But there is a little bit of a catch. Affordability has weakened dramatically due to interest rates. At the beginning of 2022, our interest rates were somewhere around the 3% mark, and 6 months later, they've doubled. So when that happens, the cost of money goes up, affordability goes down, and if the prices don't come down to an acceptable level, then people are kind of locked out of the market. So there's three main things that agents and brokers are going to need to do to grow their business in 2023. Let's look at the first one, sales skills. Let's face it, over the last 4 to 5 years, you really didn't have to be that good to sell lots of real estate. If you listed a home, it usually sold itself with about 11 offers in the first 2 days. In 2023, all that's going to change. You're actually going to have to develop your sales skills. You're going to have to study your scripts. You're going to have to study your dialogue and continuously sharpen your sword. Number 2, and this is one I struggled with as I was growing my real estate businesses. You're going to have to learn patience with sellers. Understand that over the last few years, people have been watching homes fly off the market with multiple offers. So in their minds, they still believe that their home is probably worth a little bit more than it really is. This is where we have to learn how to counsel our people. We need to understand that we may have to get a price reduction. I know you probably haven't heard that term if you've been licensed only in the last 5 or 6 years, but a price reduction is necessary in 2023 when a seller might start their price a little bit too higher than the market can bear, especially if the market's moving in the other direction. And number 3, and this is a big one, learn to position yourself not as a salesman, but as an expert advisor. Yes, we need to still sharpen our sales skills. We need to sharpen our scripts and dialogues, but we need to do it in a way where we're positioning ourselves as an expert advisor. People want to be advised. Nobody wants to be sold, especially in today's economy. And we actually have courses that we teach on precisely how to become an expert advisor. In fact, we actually have 2 certifications that you can be certified as an expert advisor. So reach out to me, hit me with a DM, and we'll get you some information on how you could actually partner with us, and we can teach you how to position yourself as that expert advisor, as the trusted advisor, where you're going to build trust, you're going to build authority, and you're going to list and sell every appointment that you go on. Okay, so grow your sales skills, study your scripts, learn to get price reductions, and be more patient with sellers, and position yourself as an expert advisor. If you thought this video was helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friends that you think might be that might benefit from it, and of course, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you'll know when my next video is coming out. Until the next time, appreciate you joining me, and I'll see you at the top or from the top.